Gregory and Robert were on the trip together. And we announced he made the first, he made the trip wonderful. He organized the too. Yes, I think so.
We had one more person on the trip, and he's not going to so he's not going to come today.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming to the Trip to Turkey reunion dinner. We're very happy that you guys have been able to make it. There has been trips to Turkey going on here, by the Institute since 2007. So I think we see a collection of people in the room here from different trips. I recognize.
My name is Gregory Kosterski. I went with Karim. I was blessed with his presence this autumn. My wife and I, we'd been to Istanbul previously in 2000 and had very fond memories, both of the city and the people. Many interesting historic sites. Also, we went to two families for dinner, which is always a privilege when you're a foreigner to be invited into a home.
Sorry? Oh, he was my favorite. Yeah, it's definitely I think it was the most interesting trip I've taken. I haven't done a whole lot of travel, but I'm starting to, and I've done a fair bit in the last 4 or 5 years. I think my favorite place was Cappadocia. And I think it was so good that we got to see so much of that part of the country, and you know, this side of the country, I guess we'll say, and just meeting all the people, seeing you know, the differences and similarities in our cultures. I'm from the east coast of Canada, so we're very excuse me, family-oriented and very community-oriented, and I saw a lot of that in Turkey, so I think that was really good to see. It's in Ontario, but not quite as strong as it is in the east coast.
My name is Caroline Robitaille, and I went in Turkey in 2009. I was there with Tanya and Juan. There were about 10 of us. And Karim was our guide with Seneha, his beautiful wife. We had just a trip that was so amazing because it was so diverse and culturally rich, and it was just very spiritually enriching as well, because
Turkey's a country that I think sells itself because it's steeped in history. It's impossible to be bored. There's so much going on, and there's so much diversity of experience here as well. So it was really nice to make those sorts of connections, and I haven't traveled that much, but I know the Americas fairly well, in Europe, and it is by far the best trip I've ever taken.
I like to call myself one of the charter members of this group because I was with the very first group that went in 2007. They were really guinea pigs now, eh? And since then, the four of us have been trying to promote this trip to anybody that will listen to us talk, I think.
The other thing I want to, well, first of all, we loved the trip, okay? We had a great time. Ahmed ran us ragged. I wish he had given us more time to go swimming. Annie and I actually had to break away from one of the tours because we had to go swimming in the Mediterranean, and so we did, and we loved it. But anyways, I have a good story about Ahmed because he was always looking for deals for us. And one day when we were in Istanbul, it started to rain, and Ahmed, oh my God, I can't let my tour group get wet. And as soon as it started to rain, the gypsies appeared selling umbrellas. Okay, out of nowhere. So Ahmed approached one of these gypsies and asked how much. And the gypsy wanted 10 euros per umbrella. And Ahmed said, "You're crazy. I'll give you 2. And they were haggling away. And I think they finally agreed on 2. On 2, okay? But Ahmed wasn't, the gypsy outsmarted Ahmed. Ahmed was handing him the money, and the gypsy wasn't really handing him the umbrellas. And the gypsy grabbed the 10 euros and only gave him 3 umbrellas and then ran away. So we all had a good laugh about that. Yeah, anyways, we had a great time. We were hosted by 3 or 4 families, maybe even more, including Ahmed's parents.
And these 4 women were very instrumental, all very accomplished, very well educated, professionals in their career, who've also taken on the challenge. And our NDP critic would say, well, what's your government doing about it? And they're saying, well, it's not the government, it's us. What are we doing about it? So it was very fun for us to watch the different viewpoints from our NDP member of parliament to the women that were in that town. So the other impression I have of Turkey is it's a city of it's a country of contrast.
And I guess this trip really will live in my memory because a couple of years later, in 2010, my husband died, and so all those photographs are absolutely. This was our holiday. This was our last holiday, and it was magnificent, and I will always bear it in my heart.
It worked out. So somehow it didn't make a big blip in my mind.
Yeah. So it's okay to lose your password. All right, let's go.
Everyone ready?
Don't draw your own name, eh? Ah, Mark Stolaric. Hey, congratulations. Okay, a round of applause, please.
Thank you. I still have my
He's going to give it to you, though.
Oh, okay. I won't say no. Sorry, Mark, get out of the picture. So thank you. It's my pleasure. Beautiful. Oh, and I recognize that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah.
That's good.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
Enjoy your Turkish coffee with Mark.
I will.